Hiya, Cosmic Cat here with Cosmic Cat Tarot. This is a very special birthday reading if you were born on April 2nd. A little tidbit to know. Now, if you were guided to this message and you're an Aries, if you have Aries in your moon or perhaps your rising sign, this could also have a message for you. I have been guided to share. If you just happen to click this on, there may be something in here for you. And to begin, this information you might want to know too. Birthday Aries. There are approximately 367,000 babies born every day. That is an approximation that is found online. And when I found that, I was guided on that day to add those numbers together, and guess what? That equals 9. And this year, 2025, is also the year 9. It would not surprise me if we get a 9 in your reading. This is an affirmation from Spirit that is shared with us to let us know that 9 is the energy of this year. The 9s, if you're feeling like you're going through a 9 phase right now. And what does that mean? A 9 means that you're almost to the finish line. You're just not there yet. That feeling you get before you get to the finish line. Sometimes it can be anticipation and eagerness and anxiousness of like, oh, I got to get there. And you may miss some things, miss some steps because you're just too anxious. So there's an important, it's important for you to pay attention to detail right now and make sure that you're completing your project just as when you first began. So that's for someone out there. They needed to hear that right now because you're eager to get to that end point, but make sure that you're still taking time and patience with yourself to do the proper job necessary and have that mindset. Do something, take a step back, maybe take a few hours of your day off, focus there, meditate, something to where you can actually just rejuvenate yourself and get right back into the groove and as if you were just feeling that energy of beginning it, so that you don't skip important details just to get to that finish line. Another thing that we can feel about 9s is that we can be exhausted, tired, and just want it over with. So that's another reason why it's important for you to stay rejuvenated. If you're feeling exhausted at this time, that's a normal process. Just make sure that you're honoring yourself and knowing that the exhaustion comes. Look at why the exhaustion comes and what you have to look forward to. Looking forward to it, but also maintaining that stability throughout the entire process, okay? That's a key message for someone out there today. And blue is the color that I was guided for you today. I will say purple, amethyst, purple fluorite, any kind of purple stone also is, or color if you want to wear purple today, because it was a little bit of a struggle to get this flipped over onto the blue. But blue, this beautiful blue on your cupcake, is the color for you today, and it makes me, I'm getting ocean vibes. So who's going to the ocean or is at the ocean for their birthday today? Share in the comments below. Let us know how you're planning on celebrating your day. I'm staring at this blue celestite now. It's absolutely wonderful, beautiful, amazing, shiny crystal cluster geode. I love the raw rocks like this. It seems like more and more everyone's doing the tumbled these days, but I just love the imperfect ways about the raw rocks and the way that they feel. There's a different sensation we get with them. Okay, so the way that this works, at the end of the session, I will blow out the candle on your behalf. So if you have a wish that you want to start thinking of, go ahead and do that. We're going to pull an angel number card for you first. The angel number is, this is a deck I pull a card from every day and do a short video from. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to my channel and share, feel free to share any comments that you may have. We've already spoken about the 9s and how they may feel. It has been a really crazy day here in this house. I'm not sure if your April 2nd is chaotic, But mine definitely woke up to a lot of different variations that are not our normal day process. One of which, there was a man standing in my front yard by my mailbox for a long time, and I had no idea what he was doing. So, you know, I woke up to that. I also overslept this morning, which isn't normal, and I just felt like I could sleep. It's one of those where I woke up and felt like I could sleep for a long time, but then when I woke up, I had to be almost immediately alert. So I went out and talked to the gentleman, and they're working on a water line, a fire hydrant down the way, down the road. But you know, they have to stop traffic, so that's like, my road is apparently the slow and stop point. So that may be significant for some of you right now too. Signs saying to slow down or a sign to stop. And it's interesting. It's not a coincidence. This is a synchronicity that's coming up right after I had mentioned the fact of, like, if you're at the finished goal of a project. Let's see what number we have. So that's, you know, to stop for a moment and take a breather so that you can get back refreshed and rejuvenated, or slowing down so that you don't miss any steps. Think back to how you first started and make sure that you're consistent with your project that you're about to be finished with. 1717, have you been seeing 1717 lately, or maybe just the number 17? Keep your eyes out for that, okay? The drama alert. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. Yeah, there's something about you guys going inward. There's a need for you to go in. And there's a feeling that you're getting, perhaps, that's blocking. Like that's like you have a blocked. In order to get unblocked, you must take this time of peace to meditate, to have a breather, to rejuvenate your soul. But you're feeling anxious about, you know, you don't have time. But Spirit is saying you do have time, and to take this time, and it's going to reward you tenfold, okay? So if you allow yourself to take this time and trust the guidance, trust the process, trust what Spirit's asking you to do, and you will be rewarded tenfold, okay? You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. Okay, you might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. So it's all about independence. Your soul mission. What is your soul mission? Share below what your purpose is. That if you've figured out recently your purpose, and if you don't want to share your purpose, you can also just share the path or the journey that it took you to get there, to help others learn. There's at least 367,000 of you that were born on this day. So definitely one of you may want to share, you know, how this relates to you. Alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. What are your aspirations? And what is the drama ahead for you? So I've listened to what I'm guided when I meditate before I do readings. And what I was guided to use is the Grateful Dead Tarot deck. It's been a lot, coming up a lot lately. And I feel like a lot of it is because of the death and rebirth, from moving from the death of winter to the rebirth of spring, the transformation of that. We just finished a very intense March month. Although April is definitely starting with high vibration already too. So we are going to pull a card from the Dead Tarot here. Let's just pull your card. Let's definitely shuffle this a bit. I'm being guided to cut this. Cutting cards makes me remember of childhood and playing all those games we played as a kid. Did you ever play, you and your siblings and your friends ever play War, Go Fish, Rummy, 5-card draw, 7-card no peek, any kind of, share if you played card games when you were growing up. Okay, because some of you have, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you're getting nostalgic feelings at this time. So Aries, we know that you are a leader. You can be competitive at times. You're strong, very blunt, right to the point. Right to the point of things. Let's make sure that you can see these cards. Let me scoot this over. The rose quartz was the crystal that I was guided to share with you. This rose quartz has had many lives, and there's lines here. There is a road that you are to travel that is your road and your path alone. That's also a Grateful Dead song. No simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. Yes. And if you go, no one may follow, for that path is for your steps alone. Yeah. I believe that song is called Ripple, which again, we started out with blue, the ocean blue, ripple in water. Something could be intensified for your sound at this time. Are you hearing a lot of sounds? We have springing, and we definitely I'm hearing bird songs every day, every second of the day, and it's absolutely stunning and beautiful. This is also saying there's something important about you loving yourself fully, entirely, like you do your projects, like you do your career, like you do being a leader, like you do when you're passionate about a work environment or completing a project, to have that same love and passion for you individually as yourself. You are ruled by Mars, and Mars is about masculine energy. It's about sexuality, anger, temperament. So there could be a lesson here for you about patience, having patience, okay? Patience with others, patience with yourself. Look at this. You're going to go from this drama alert and reach this Terrapin of Swords. Terrapin of Swords is also, or Terrapin of Skulls is Terrapin of Swords. So signifying you're going to have a breakthrough, a clarity. You're feeding the skull. And it looks as though you're feeding yourself, because you are a natural born leader. You have masculine energy like a king. And it's as if you're feeding yourself, getting prepared and ready for this major breakthrough. You have these mountains here behind you. Mountains show strength. They show endurance. They show something that you have overcome. You reached the goal. You know it's in and outs of something or someone around you. Breakthrough and mental clarity is coming for you, especially for you, those of you who have been wanting this. Maybe perhaps that's your birthday wish, is that you are tired of the brain fog that you've carried. Okay, but a new beginning is coming, and this also could be about your soul mission. And we have the Four of lightning bolts, which is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, this is absolute beauty, not of an ego way of a person. This is beauty of earth, beauty of Mother Gaia, and all these beautiful flowers and plant medicines that grow. The beauty of the pyramids, the great pyramids that were here way, way before humans existed, really. I mean, this goes back, predates before the Bible, pre-Bible days. Remember that. Okay, that's very important for some. And then we have this full moon that's rising, that's also to be appreciated. So you may be having a lot of joyous emotions right now. And this could have happened due to you celebrating your birthday a couple of days before your birthday actually happened. So that's for someone out there. And feel free to share that if that's you in the comments below. But this is you looking and seeing, like, appreciative, all of what Spirit, Mother, the Father, Father, Son, Mother, Moon, all of what they have to offer you and to give you and to bless you. And you're looking out here and you're like, wow, this is, it's remarkable. You're feeling the miraculous part of it because you've trusted Spirit and Source. Remember earlier when I said, you know, you have to be able to trust the process, trust the guidance, trust the message you're receiving. When you're like, you know, you have meetings scheduled all day, but Spirit is like, you know, you need to take like 3 hours out of this day and just meditate. And you're like, what? This is you actually not questioning Spirit or saying what, or pushing back or ignoring or denying. This is showing that you listened, that you trusted the process, you trusted what was being guided, you were being guided to do. You trusted your gut, your intuition, and your inner wisdom, and that led you to this beautiful space of seeing a new perception, a new way of living, a new appreciation for everything, for your body, which is the vessel that holds your soul, a new appreciation for life, for having the physical capability of walking. Things down to that. It goes down, trickles down all the way to like having feet, being able to walk, knowing and knowing that is in essence a blessing. Being able to have legs to walk and feet to walk with. And being grounded, you know, going outside and seeing the world from a new set of eyes, a new view. Perhaps your third eye just opened. Did your third eye just open? Is your throat chakra opening? There's a lot of emotions coming, and a lot of these emotions are just showing a lot of joy and happiness, which is wonderful for your birthday. Yeah, it feels really good to, you're on your spirit, you're spiritually awakened. Someone out there is awakening, going through a spiritual awakening, and it's shifting their mindset from what it's always been their whole entire life to something extremely and profoundly new. That's like doing a 180, 180 degrees from where you were. So it's like the complete opposite, and it can be shocking. It's a breakthrough. It's a breakthrough. Let's see what we have here. Oh, wow. And now we have the 6 of bolts, which is the 6 of wands. You have a lot of passion, and here you're absolutely driven. You are driven. You're victorious. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you're victorious here. You're riding your horse. You're super happy and thrilled. You are a leader. You have your passion in one hand and your love and your peace in another. Do you hear that? I mean, it's just insane out here. It's so, everything is just like the wind is going, and the blinds. We've had all kinds of things. I had to earlier, like, fend for a blue jay because the squirrel was trying to eat its nest, and just all kinds of things. But yeah, this is showing straight up your confidence, you being an extrovert. What this is showing me is complete happiness. You grabbed that bolt, you grabbed that wand, and you took it off running because you knew exactly, you were wise enough to know what it's for, what it's meant to do, and that it wasn't meant to just stay behind you. It needed to be with you. You're even staring at your passion, and you're just like, yes, this is it. So for some of you, your 9 is not here yet. You might be in the middle of a project. You might not have even started it yet. You might be here at the beginning of one. And this could be multiple projects. I just got a download that it's, for some of you, it's a multiple project. Whoever is this message is for, you are, you know, you're gaining the mind clarity. Now, the thing that we have here, let me finish that verse. Okay, so you're gaining the mind clarity here to have this breakthrough and to gain this new perception on your life. And this part is what's transforming everything around you, including any and all projects that you have going on, whether they're home projects, career projects, projects with the volunteer community, whatever this is for you. But this is you absolutely being successful and loving yourself through it. And we have an Ankh here too, which I think is about eternal peace. I do have a list of, you guys wouldn't believe how long the list of, if you know, remember what the Ankh stands for, please share in the comments below, because I don't seem to, let me look in this book here and see if I can find it. No, I don't see it. Lilith is standing out. I don't know why that is. Lilith's sign. Lilith's sign makes a cross, but it's like a moon and a cross. So we do have the moon here. I'm not sure. But you are, yeah, you're doing really well. This is the Green Witch Oracle deck. And we're going to pull a card from here. See what message has for us. No, that's not it. Oh, there we go. We have it. Water. Water. And spirit. Yes. Okay. So you're being asked to make sure that you drink a lot of water. Nourishment. Cleansing. And honor the water. See how she's like almost saying a little prayer with it. Like she's just honoring it and respecting it to the fullest as the water drips down into the bowl with these lovely, beautiful yellow flowers. She's honoring herself and her inner child. And her inner child is where she finds strength, her comfort, and medicine. Medicine for all of her ailments. Yes, she is a star. You are a star. And it is your birthday, star. It is your birthday, star. Look at that. Yep, you have spirit surrounding you here. This is really showing that you've connected with your inner child. So whoever that is, please share in the comments below if you've recently connected with your inner child and it was just a magical experience. You are in essence creating a waterfall. You are the creator of your life. You are the one that creates how you live your life. This is true. That's the message I just received for you. Okay, we are going to blow out your candle here. Please share with me if you feel like you've just recently went through a breakthrough, or if you're going through a breakthrough, or if you're wishing for a breakthrough. It's interesting how we start with a drama alert and then we have this breakthrough, and the breakthrough is the opportunity for a new perspective and a new way of life, and it could be life-changing for you. And then you're guided to lead in a way that you haven't ever led before. And this is, for some of you, this is you leading yourself to your inner child for connection. And when you connect with your inner child, it will change and transform your entire life completely. Others of you this is something that you've already reached, and it's you're being asked to reflect back to honor it. This is a time when you want to, not, you don't dwell in the past, but you go back to this past situation of where you did take these steps and what it meant for you, how sacred it was for you then, and to gain some of that passion back. Others of you are very passionate about this. It's fresh and new, so it feels really new. It's kind of like when you're in a relationship, when you first start a relationship, all the butterflies. I know many people call this the honeymoon phase, of where it's, you don't really know the person completely yet. You have it in your mind, the illusion of how you see them and of what you want, and that's what you create. So again, in essence, it's kind of like what we do with ourselves. Now the thing is that I'm grateful that the 6 here of bolts shows this red rose, because we only have air and fire. And when air and fire are together, what do we know that does? Well, we know that it fuels each other, and that it spreads. It makes it spread quickly, okay? So do we want that to happen, or would we rather have more control over the environment that we're working with? I mean, some of you could actually be in, it could be a firefighter, a forest firefighter, and where you have to have controlled fires. So that's coming up for a reason. So there could be some attachment there with that too. If you're new in that field and you're watching all these forest fires and you're part of it, and you're burning down all of these, all a part of Mother Earth, and you're just like, this doesn't even feel right. So you have these mixed emotions going inside of you. But it's the knowledge, it's being able to see it, of how, what's going to come from that. What comes from that is new growth. So in a way, you are actually creating a death and a rebirth, as opposed to a natural cycle of our seasons, which is winter and then spring. So it's a way of you to be able to gain a different perception and perspective. Now with this rose here, this is cups. So this resembles cups in the Grateful Dead Tarot. And cups, it adds that water. So this is the water, this is the allowance of alleviating pressure, of being prepared and having water by your side in case you need it, so that you can control the fire more so than the fire controlling you. Okay? So this is also, again, think of your inner flame, your passion. You want to be able to have your passion inside, but you want to be able to actually have it under reins, your passion, a little bit, to a degree. And then it's wonderful to have the water here. We have water here, which is showing flow. It's showing emotion, because you want to make sure that you have emotion as well, not just a bunch of fire and air, but emotion too. Your heart. Place your heart into it. Your heart. That's what it is. That's why the rose quartz came. Put your heart into it. Put your heart into this project, this goal, this dream, this day, and see how lovely this world is because you are in it. That's the message we have for you today. I'm going to blow the candle out on the count of 3. If you'd like to make a wish. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may all your wishes and dreams come true. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow. Be sure to share your story below, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and watch my daily short video readings. Have a cosmic day and tonight. Meow.